Welcome to the warm-up zone, guys. Glad to be back from our little hunting trip.
Hunting.
So Nate got something. He's got some meat in the freezer.
What else do we expect from me?
Nothing less. He just gets lucky every year. It just bugs him. I have to.
Well, I'm not lucky.
I was unlucky as per the usual. But
to be fair, it was not our fault.
Yeah, there was a couple that were scared off by some other people. That was just
that
annoying.
Was a little frustrating.
But yeah, so we have some fun stuff that happened this week. The World Series came to an end.
Week 7 football happened.
It did.
Nothing in the NBA is going on because they're still trying to get their crap together.
Yeah. But should be coming back. When are they kind of thinking about coming back?
December 22nd is the last date I heard.
Gotcha.
NBA.
So, it's coming up quick.
That's becoming a big thing. I guess stars might sit out if it starts.
Yeah, I heard that.
I was like, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah, but
well, no, I mean, I kind of.
Well, they were kind of saying like the Lakers stars would like kind of sit.
The Lakers and the Heat would
because
probably
they
sit out.
just played so recently.
I think they get.
I mean, I get it, but at the same time,
I think you get 10 weeks off, and normally they get like 155 days off or something.
Yeah.
So twice as much. So.
Yeah, we'll see. It should be coming up quick. It'll be fun to kind of get back in that, but have some football going on.
Week 7 started out with Thursday, October 22nd. The New York Giants played the Eagles, and the Eagles won 22-21, putting the Giants at 1-6, and the Eagles at 2-4-1. Man.
It's still weird to see that 2-4-1. You just don't see it super often.
Yeah, it's
just
like win or lose the game, please. Stop doing that. Whatever. Yeah. Lions played the Falcons. Lions got away with a win there. Falcons are just trying so hard. Cowboys continue their downward spiral.
Let's just hold on for a second.
Downward?
The Cowboys are just one thing after another.
Yes.
And it's not necessarily even their fault. It's just first.
Andy
now
Dalton
they have both quarterbacks.
Yeah,
both of their quarterbacks are gone.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel a little bad for them. You know, just
you do?
So many of their, not really, but
okay.
Just a couple of their starters. Like, you just both quarterbacks are gone. You just kind of start going, what are we doing here?
Yeah, they need to.
Should we start
people
tanking?
I know a lot of people are saying they need to start rebuilding, start trading away wide receivers. That would make it all more interesting, but I don't think Jerry Jones is going to do that. He'd probably keep the team together and let's come back next year and kill it. That's probably what he's thinking. If you wanted to watch a varsity versus a JV game, you should have watched the Chiefs versus the Broncos. Oh, that was not even close to interesting for even like 3 seconds.
Do we even think it was going to be close, though? I mean, let's be real here. It's
Drew Lock throws a lot of. You know who Drew Lock
Broncos.
reminds me of? Like Jameis Winston. 30 interceptions and 30 touchdowns. Just like eventually he's going to turn into like, do we have to use this guy? Well, we don't have anyone better. Oh, okay, I guess we will. So anyway, Broncos continue are 2-4. Chiefs 6-1.
No, I really did think the Chiefs were going to go all the way this year. And now they've lost one.
So?
Well, I mean like undefeated all the way.
Okay.
Like,
I thought we said the Ravens.
No, everyone else said the Ravens.
I didn't believe
we
Ravens
were not on that bandwagon.
I don't know. I just don't trust Lamar. All right, 49ers thrashed the Patriots. Like Cam Newton is really struggling. I think he threw 3 interceptions.
He was looking okay the first 2 weeks, and he's gone downhill drastically.
Yeah. Patriots, pretty sure started out 2-2, and now they are 2-4, just falling. 49ers are 4-3. A little surprised by that, considering that half their team is just gone on the injured reserve.
Yeah, they also have a ton of people.
Yep. Browns and Bengals, I think the big news from that was Odell Beckham Jr. towards ACL out for the year.
Gone.
It's done. People are already talking about the Browns being better without Odell.
I heard that, and I'm kind of interested to see if that
it will be interesting to see that. I'm quite curious.
If that pressure
wide receivers seem to either make everything's fine, or they completely destroy everything and ruin it all.
That's very true.
A little surprising the Browns had to come from behind and beat the Bengals.
Is that really surprising?
I mean,
those are two teams.
The Browns are just finding a way to suck, really. Steelers and Titans, that was a fun game. The Steelers.
That's a team.
Came away.
They're 6-0.
Starting to look like the best team in the NFL right now.
They do, and at the same time, I feel like they don't. Like, I just kind of watch them play. I'm like, how are they?
Yeah.
Every now and then, just how?
Panthers and Saints. Drew Brees came from behind, killed them. Bills and Jets. Shouldn't have been that close, Bills. What do you guys do? That was a blowout if you actually scored touchdowns instead of just kicking field goals. Packers and Texans. Do we really think the Texans had a chance in that one? Not really. Buccaneers and Raiders. Buccaneers killed it, man. Also starting to look like one of the best teams in the NFL right now.
Yeah, Tom Brady's kind of.
I know I just said that about that and not about the Packers. That's because the Packers lost to the Buccaneers. Jaguars and Chargers. Chargers won with their rookie quarterback, Justin Herbert, getting 3 touchdowns and 347 yards. Nuts, man. Guy's starting to look good. Seahawks and Cardinals. Seahawks shouldn't have lost that game.
No.
Bogus call. Bears and Rams. The Bears continue to be the worst 5-2 team I have ever seen in my life. The bye week was the Colts, Dolphins, Vikings, and Ravens. Let's change it up a little bit. That was week 7. And while we were gone, on the way home, Jeffrey and I sat in the car, listened on the radio to some baseball, which was...
It was shocking for Nate.
Old school. You know what?
I do it all the time.
As soon as you place a bet on something, becomes like 10 times more interesting.
Yeah, I did not win that bet, by the way.
No, you did not. I didn't expect you to.
I was actually very close. They had a guy on second base in the 7th inning.
Maybe you should explain your bet.
All they needed. So I did a triple leg parlay that the Dodgers starting pitcher, who was not actually a starter, who was from the bullpen, would get 3.5 strikeouts.
So we got to cheer him for the 3 strikeouts because he got 4.
Yep, he did.
That
he
was
got
cool.
it in 2 innings. Yeah. That was very close, though. Thought they were going to pull him.
He struggled.
And then I had the Dodgers to score an odd number in the 7th inning. Or not Dodgers, just an odd number to be scored in the 7th inning.
Did you get that one?
I did not. Like I said, the Dodgers had someone on second base, 2 outs. All they needed to do was just bring him home. Couldn't do it. So that's why I lost. And then I also picked the Dodgers to win outright. So
nice.
1, 2 out of 3.
Dodgers are champions. Close. L.A., you seem to be the city of champions so far. I don't see an L.A. football team winning the Super Bowl, however.
No.
I love how everyone keeps going, all right, Rams, now it's your turn. It's kind of like, you also know that.
It's not going to happen.
You also know the Chargers are part of L.A. now, too, right?
That's true.
Not that either one is going to win. Although, you know what? Rams could be a dark horse to win the Super Bowl.
I don't know. But the Dodgers, it was fun. It was fun to see them win. The last time they won, what did
1988, 32 years ago, which is weird because they've been to so many World Series in the last 10 years. You're like, really? They haven't won one of those?
I know. It's just kind of finally, just win and move on. Get out of here.
They might be even better next year. There won't be the weight of the world on their shoulders again.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
Well, for all you LA haters, they so far are taking the cake on,
they are.
Everything.
It's okay.
Nothing
we can keep
happened in the NBA. The only interesting news is that the LA Clippers want Rajon Rondo. Of course they do. Rajon Rondo looked like the 3rd best player for the LA Lakers that entire finals.
Yeah. Do you really think it's going to happen?
I'm waiting for the Clippers to get rid of Paul George.
Yeah.
Paul George, playoff P, his playoff sucks.
He was this year.
Yeah, no, you're not looking good. So, but maybe they're not going to do anything. They got Tyronn Lue. They think that's the answer to all their problems. I doubt it. I really do.
Yeah, I kind of doubt it too.
Also, it's really hard to judge if Ty Lue's a good coach or not. He was a head coach with LeBron James there, and then halfway through the following season, freaking goodbye, and LeBron wasn't there. So it wasn't really fair for him to get fired to begin with, but you don't really know. Don't know. But Rajon Rondo will probably stay with the Lakers. I don't know why the Lakers wouldn't find a way to keep him around.
Oh, yeah.
He might not be great for the regular season. He shows up in the playoffs.
I forgot it, but my shirt came in.
What?
The L.A. championship.
Jeffrey's got an L.A. champion. Are you going to get a Dodgers one?
Not
Jeffrey does not like the Dodgers.
Lakers. I'm a lot more of a on board with.
You grew
up
a Lakers fan, didn't you?
I did. So, still like the Nuggets more, but I know the Nuggets aren't going to go anywhere anytime soon. At least that quickly. They're getting there. I will say they are getting there. They looked good this year, but I still don't see it happening next year.
So should we go through week 8?
Week 8, why not?
Week 8 of the NFL.
Our sports are kind of dwindling down.
We really just got the NFL.
Football, yeah.
We'll have to dig for some good stories and stuff. Falcons, Thursday Night Football, beat the Panthers. Panthers are 3-5. The Falcons are 2-6. Wouldn't be shocked if either one. See, unfortunately for the Falcons, their quarterback is just good enough to make sure that they don't get a top pick.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying should trade Matt Ryan, Julio Jones.
Both of them?
Would you trade Julio Jones or Matt Ryan?
I'd trade one of them.
Which one?
Probably Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan? It's really hard to trade a quarterback. Paid a lot of money. I think he's top 5 paid quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably trade Matt Ryan. I could see it going either way. I think they just need to get rid of one of them.
I think I would trade Julio Jones anyway because he's old, hurt all the time, not as big of a factor. You could get a lot for him, help with the rebuild, which is what they're doing. The Falcons are rebuilding.
Yeah.
Keep Matt Ryan, let him do the whole Fitzpatrick thing. Let me help you out.
Just until they get
Panthers. Yeah, they really need Christian McCaffrey back, and they just need to fix their offensive line and defensive line.
Yeah.
All right, this week the Patriots and the Bills must win for the Patriots.
That is a
gotta win that game, or at least Cam Newton. You need to look good and not throw some. Even if the Patriots win, and Cam Newton throws an interception or two, it still won't feel good. It will not feel good.
Nope.
I'm expecting a blowout. Buffalo is favored by 4.5 points. I want to.
I'm taking Buffalo in this.
I expect Buffalo to cover. The over/under is 41. That's a small number.
It is. But
don't know. All right, Titans and Bengals. Tennessee Titans are favored by 7 points.
I got Titans in this one for sure.
Dude, Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry's been a beast.
Dude, Joe Burrow's not going to have a chance.
No. Derrick Henry's going to run all over them.
He's got 7 touchdowns this year.
You can't. He's so hard to stop. He's such a big guy.
I'm really interested in this game, the Raiders and the Browns. Odell Beckham Jr. is out, so we get to see the Browns without Odell. And the Raiders and the Browns run the football, really well, and they like to control the clock and keep the ball out of what's his name? Who's their quarterback?
The Browns?
Yeah. Grabbed his crotch. Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, thanks.
Baker Mayfield. Why?
Wow, we both blanked on that.
Tells you how much the Browns matter. Baker Mayfield is. They're going to try to keep it out of his hands. They're going to try to do great. They're going to run the ball, and as soon as the Raiders get it, they're going to march down the field, throwing all over the place, and go get a touchdown super quick. I think the Browns eventually win. They are favored by 2.5. But I really am excited for this game because I like the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Raiders in this as well. I feel like they should have a better record.
Raiders are 3-3, Browns are 5-2, and you know what? They feel about like the same team.
Yeah,
they're both gonna end 10-6. Like no matter what they do.
The Raiders should have a better record right now.
It's that defense, man. They can't stop anyone. Colts and Lions. The Colts, man. You want to trade for someone? Trade for Matt Ryan because Phillip Rivers is looking old.
Yes, he is.
He needs crutches.
I mean, he was always kind
Lions,
of
I can't believe they're 3-3. They should not be. They're terrible. Indianapolis is favored by 3 points, Jeffrey. I take Indianapolis to cover that one.
I got Indianapolis on that one as well.
Ooh, good divisional game coming up. Vikings and Packers. I don't understand. Vikings have a good coach, a great roster, and they are straight garbage.
They are.
They're a dumpster fire. Don't know what's going on there. Packers, exact opposite. Don't really love everything about them, but they're 5-1. Green Bay's favored by 6 points. I would not take that bet. It's a divisional game. I do not like betting divisional games.
You're not going to take the Packers? I would take the Packers. I want to take 6? The Vikings. Like I would like to see the Vikings win this.
Packers are covered by 6.
Like to see the Vikings win this, but
I don't like betting divisional games because I go down. So usually at the beginning of the year, I like to predict like how the Denver Broncos are going to do, and I almost get it right by like 1 or 2 games. You know what I always do? No matter what, unless it's like like the Chiefs, right? Crazy, just absurdly better. Like I usually split every single time. Kansas City's going to win one, Denver's going to win the other one. And you know what happened? That happened last year. And you know what? Raiders are going to win one, the Broncos are going to win one. Chargers are going to win one, Broncos are going to win one. It's just I don't like divisional games because no matter how good the other team, how much better the other team is compared to the other one, anything can happen in divisional games. That's why I like those games, even if one team is straight garbage. They always are closer than you think they're going to be. And one team can just pull off a win like that. Kansas City favored by 20.5 points against the Jets.
Wait, hold on. This is a joke, right? Kansas was playing the Jets.
Yes. Want to talk about JV versus college?
Are the Jets going to score a point?
Yes.
I don't know.
Are the Chiefs not going to score ever?
The Chiefs are going to score a ton.
Let's bet. How many points do you think the Chiefs are going to
win by?
Yes. Chiefs are supposed to win by 20 points. The over-under is 49.5 points. Chiefs are supposed to score about 30.
I'm going to say it's going to be like Denver. They're going to score in the 40s. Denver's better than the Jets. And if the Chiefs can do that to the Denver Broncos, they're doing it to the Jets.
I see the Chiefs winning about 32 points.
I'm sticking in
Dude,
the 40s.
Are you kidding me? You can't even take this tape seriously if you're the Chiefs. You're sitting there like, really? We got to watch this?
Yeah, it's going to
Jets.
That's one of those games you just bet the Chiefs and move on.
Yeah.
You just don't even bother with watching that game.
Dude, I'm just rooting every team against the Jets I'm rooting for. Nothing against the people on the Jets teams. I really need them to go 0-16.
Oh, yeah, you had that little bet.
I have that bet. They're the last team. I need that team to go winless. And they're the last team without a win. Rams at Dolphins.
I'm excited for
Tua
this game.
Is going to play.
I'm excited to see Tua play.
Everyone is excited to watch this. The Rams are not a bad team. They're a good team.
Yeah.
And they are playing the Dolphins. Dude, Aaron Donald is on the other side. Aaron Donald is coming for Tua.
This is gonna probably be the game I watch.
Rams are favored by 3.5. I don't expect Dolphins to win.
I don't either, but I don't know.
But you know what?
We'll see. That's a game the Dolphins could win.
Now let's talk about the game I'm gonna watch.
You're gonna watch
the Steelers and the Ravens.
That's another game.
The Steelers look unstoppable.
They're both at 11.
Steelers look unstoppable.
Yeah.
The Ravens are being questioned. Is this a wake-up call for the Steelers? Are they going to get beat?
Steelers going to take their first loss or not?
First loss? Baltimore is favored by 4.5.
I'm taking Steelers.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, this is perfect. The Steelers are so good at stopping the run, and the Ravens are all about the run.
I'm picking the Steelers.
I expect this game to be kind of boring, actually.
Oh, yeah. It's not going to be a high-scoring game.
No, the over-under is 46.5. It's actually higher than I thought it would be.
Yeah, that's a lot higher than I thought.
I bet it's like 23-21. Game over.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Ravens. Actually, man, that's hard because if the Steelers jump out in front.
If the Steelers score first, they're going to stop Lamar. They're going to stop the run.
If the Steelers score first, Ravens are done.
Yeah.
Because they don't come from behind. Lamar Jackson does not come from behind. It's
Nope.
just a fact. Chargers at Broncos. 2-2-4 teams. Chargers are favored by 3.5. You know why? Because Justin Herbert is like leaps and bounds above better than Drew Lock.
No, I
Denver,
agree.
Stop doing that. Stop thinking Drew Lock is the answer. He's not.
Well, I mean, he looked promising last year.
Look, if you knew he was the answer, right?
Yeah.
You see, this is how it goes. Quarterback goes out there and plays, and you go, I don't really know yet. You know what I mean? You either do that or you're like, wow, that was amazing. I've never seen that before. That was so cool. I've never done that with Drew Lock.
Every quarterback, though, is, wow, that was amazing. I mean, Drew Brees played for the Chargers, and they traded him. It wasn't like oh, wow, he's a starter.
This is a different era. You
Yeah,
either start and you're good,
agree.
or you don't start.
I agree, but at the same time, there are some quarterbacks that
There's no wow factor. You need wow factor
disagree.
from your quarterback to do something.
I think you need a little, but I think Drew Lock had enough wow factor at the end of the season last year that he looked promising this year. Oh, stop it.
So over it.
Oh, stop it.
Drew Lock is not.
I'm not saying he's the answer anymore.
He's not the answer.
I'm just saying, according to last year, it looked like he could do something, but it's just not happening.
Saints and Bears. Saints are favored by 4.5. Bears, you're the worst 5-2 team I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I got Saints.
Saints 4-2. You're gonna win that one. That's open shit. Cowboys at Eagles. Good divisional game. This should be fun. Philadelphia's favored by 11 points. I just want to say, Eagles are favored by 11 points against the Cowboys. Okay, Cowboys are terrible, right? But everyone always tells me how terrible Carson Wentz and the Eagles are. Carson Wentz is throwing at garbage cans. They can't run.
Yeah.
And they're favored by 11.
I like Carson.
So either that means the Cowboys are way worse than we think they are, or that means Carson Wentz is better than what you keep telling me he is. That's all I got to say.
I think Carson is better.
Yeah. Anyway, Buccaneers at Giants. Unfortunately, we don't care. Because Tampa Bay's favored by 12.5. What's with this,
Tampa's gonna win.
Games are either like really close or they're 12.5. I don't know. Cardinals, Washington, Jaguars, and Texans have a bye. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else really. Oh, Antonio Brown now plays for the Buccaneers, Jeffrey.
That is true. He's now playing, once again with Tom Brady.
Yep. This last chance. Last chance, man. You better not botch it.
No, he might. He probably will.
He probably won't botch it, actually. I don't really trust him.
Does anyone?
Oh, Andy Dalton is out. He's officially been ruled out of the Cowboys game. Stephon Gilmore is also out of the Patriots game.
Huh.
Just so we all know. I don't think anything else is going on. Mandalorian started. Do you care about that?
I do care about that.
I'm waiting for all of them to come out before I watch.
I know. We need to just, sit
Be a
down.
good time. Russell Wilson, still MVP. Don't tell me anything different. Just stop.
I don't care if he lost last.
Yeah, whatever.
He deserves it. He needs it.
Yes. It's over.
He's making things happen this year. And, I don't
All right.
care.
Well,
what
anyway,
people say.
have a good NFL week. It'll be a week 8.
Yeah, it's just NFL. You don't have to fight for anything else, really.
Yeah, no. Little NFL update.
Unless you're into some of those other weird sports.
You want a weird sports segment? You know what I think we should do? Will be interesting next week. All right? We'll try to have a little more personality.
Want to talk about my betting on table
No,
tennis?
we'll argue about something.
Okay.
You ready? I'm going to make my top 10 teams. You make your top 10 teams.
Top 10 teams.
And we will compare. And you have to
How is
rank
that going to be an argument?
You have to rank them 1 to 10.
Okay.
And we'll argue about 5. Probably at about 5 we'll start arguing.
All right, we'll see, I guess.
All right, we're going to come out with our top 10
Top
NFL
10s.
teams next week. If Jeffrey remembers. Just kidding.
Wow.
All right, let's go play some basketball, Jeffrey.
All right, see you guys next week.
Later.
Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, all that fun
YouTube.
stuff, YouTube.
Facebook's starting
give
to
us a
piss me
like.
off, so
Yeah.
mostly just Instagram and YouTube.
Well, give us a like, give us a follow. See
Follow
you
us
guys
anyway.
next week.